How to be more feminine. Examples. Nothing is more feminine than skirts and dresses. Why? Because men don't wear them. Have you noticed that the day you actually dolled up, maybe wearing a dress, maybe wearing a skirt, people are a little bit more friendly to you. They do things for you, they do favors for you, they open a card for you. If you drop something, they're gonna pick it up for you. Why? Because you're wearing a dress. Drop something, you wanna pick it up. Obviously, your skirt, you don't wanna bend over, right? True gentlemen, true masculine men are gonna see that and come to rescue you. It's very classy, it's very timeless, it's very elegant, it's very feminine. Be smart, play dumb. Use the power of femininity and sensual and sexual desire and express that also in the way you dress. Pro tip, less is more. You will always look more expensive, more classy, more elegant, and ultimately more feminine if you wear muted, soft, light colors. Because that is what femininity is. Light, nurturing, warmth. I got chased down by people in the street every time I'm wearing a dress or light colors or pink, like soft pastels. Literally, men would run behind. Oh my God, can I take you out to dinner? Number 3, the way you smell. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You need to find a signature scent, okay? The power of smell, it's truly immaculate. A lot of people don't understand how powerful it is and how much you can manipulate situations or also attraction and really, really step into your femininity. If you find your signature smell, something that just screams, hello, this is her, the dream girl, whatever it is, something that makes you feel confident, he will forever smell it when you are around, and every time you're not around, he still might smell it somewhere and think of you. Scents are so powerful because they evoke emotion, because they also bond over memories. This is why sometimes when you walk into a certain room or you have a certain smell come into you in a certain environment, you remember certain scenarios, you remember things and people. And that's what you want to do with him by having your signature scent, because he will think of you whenever he smells it. Number 4, the way you handle yourself, because it's about a mindset, it's an energy. True feminine women do not have to ask for favors. They don't have to beg a man to do something for them. They know he will do it for her. They know the power they hold. So the next time you want your man to do something for you, instead of verbally explaining it and begging him for him to do it, surrender in your femininity, lean back, let go of taking control, let go of wanting to be the one that always sees outcomes, that always takes initiative. Because if you're doing that, then he can't do it for you. So you need to give him the space to do that. So let's say you walked into the restaurant together. Instead of you being the one that's walking in, talking to everyone in the team and wanting to find the best table in the restaurant, let him do that. By you taking a step back, walking behind him, and maybe even put your arm around him, push him forward, so he can actually take initiative and do that all for you. When you walk to the dinner table, instead of you automatically sitting down and wanting to be in charge, let him pull the chair aside for you and only sit down if he pulls it aside for you. So don't stand there, can you please pull this chair aside for me? Look at him, look at the chair, let him take charge. He's also gonna feel amazing about it, because men love a hero moment. Sometimes you girls think that it's almost something bad if you're so feminine and you're so provided for and you're only receiving from him. But truly, men love providing for women they love. Men love providing for women they enjoy being with. Men love to be the masculine. Men love to have the hero moment. Let them be the problem solver. So this is another tip. Instead of you complaining about problems, approach him with the problem. And instead of saying, can you fix this for me? Talk about the problem, and automatically, if he is a true masculine man, he will want to solve it for you. But you cannot tell him, can you, I want, I need, blah, blah, blah. Like, be soft. Tell him the problem, tell him the circumstances. Plant seeds, be smart, play dumb, and let him be the one that actually takes initiative. They don't like to be forced and told what to do. They want to be the one to take initiative and comes up with the big hero plan themselves in the first place. So let them do that by planting seeds, being smart, playing dumb, and just talking about the problem so they can solve it themselves afterwards.
If you want to reclaim your divine feminine energy, start doing all of these things today. People are going to be drawn to you like a magnet. Talk slower, walk slower, get creative. Find a creative hobby, even if it's something small you can do for 5 minutes every day. You can paint, bake, even if it's only doing your makeup. Don't curse, don't be loud, have manners, learn etiquette. Don't over-explain yourself. People don't need to know everything about you. Be private. Ask questions, listen, and don't show off your body. Have strong boundaries and high standards. Okay, dressed in a feminine way. Take pride in looking your best. These might be a controversial opinion, but you don't need to be comfortable all the time. I swear everyone looks like they're wearing pajamas outside the house these days. Put real clothes and shoes on. Please stop wearing sweats and sneakers everywhere. Look like the woman you idolize in your head. Only own clothes you feel beautiful in. Wear light colors instead of black. Accessorize. Respect yourself to look your best every single time, even when you are alone. Respect yourself. Invest in beautiful nightgowns. Apply perfume or body spray before going to bed. What you do in private is who you are. Don't wait for special occasions to live your life, okay? Light on the candles, wear the special outfit. Buy flowers for no reason. Romanticize your life every day. Take yourself on dates. Be comfortable in your own company. Drink more tea than coffee. Move your body. Accept help, learn how to receive. Have good posture, stop being negative and having a victim mindset. Your mind should sound like a Disney or a Barbie song all the time. Nurture your loved ones and ditch toxic people. Focus on having a small circle of people you can trust. Don't raise your voice, be happy, smile, laugh. Don't take your life too seriously. Don't worry too much, enjoy time around nature. Be kind, get to know your acquaintances, okay? Talk to people. Every time I go to the supermarket, I always make small talk to people. We are supposed to make small connections every single day. Practice self-compassion, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. Instead of saying, I have to do this, say, I get to do this. Be grateful. Let it go. Stop trying to control everything and everyone around you. Heal your traumas. Listen to your intuition. Celebrate every little or big thing in life. Drop the need to prove yourself, okay? Not everyone is going to understand you, and that's okay. Stop being a people pleaser. Forgive. Don't hold resentment. Rest.
Okay, I consider myself a feminine woman, and something that men have told me that they really love about my femininity is the following. Number one, they tell me that they really love how well I can receive their efforts. As I notice, so many women do not think that they are worthy of princess treatment or of getting everything that they want and hope for. What they end up doing is they end up sabotaging it. When you sabotage someone else's efforts to give you the world, I mean, why would they want to contribute? Another thing they say that they like is that I have my own life. Like, I have my own interests. I have my own hobbies. I am content and fulfilled on my own. And the reason why they like that so much is because they don't want to contribute to a miserable woman's life. They want to come into your world. You are the fantasy.
Tips on how to be more feminine. Femininity starts from the inside out. Even more important than what other people can see is what you see and what you feel. Because at the end of the day, it's a mindset. It's about attitude, confidence. It's about feeling at home in your own skin. And even if it doesn't come naturally at first, you can fake it till you make it using these simple tips, and it will. Invest in a few matching underwear and bra sets. They don't have to be expensive, they just have to match. When you see the uniformity of the colors on your body, you will automatically feel a little sexier and more aware of your femininity. Certain pieces of jewelry can have a big impact on how you feel throughout the day. I love anklets, for example. This is mine, it has a little heart. Again, not everybody can see it, but you feel it, you see it. It's almost like you have a little secret. You see when you get dressed in the morning, when you shower. Earrings. I wear earrings all the time. Doesn't matter if I'm going out or not. It just gives your face a glow. It opens up your face. Doesn't have to be expensive. These are Amazon dupes for Bottegas. Stacking your bracelets. When you're writing something, and even the way you move your hand, when you see the light reflecting on them, you're gonna feel very feminine. Use body lotion. When you're touching your own arm or your legs and they feel hydrated and soft, you're immediately gonna feel more desirable, more like a woman. Wear perfumes on the right spots. Nothing overwhelming because that's not feminine, that's obnoxious. Subtle areas like the back of your ears, your wrists, your neck, but if you want the scent to kind of linger, you can put a little bit on your hair, a little bit on your clothing. Nails. This is the one thing everyone notices. Clean, manicured, pretty nails scream femininity. No one has a monopoly of what it means to be feminine. You can define what it means for you. But using these little tips coupled with being kind, a warm smile, being compassionate, complimenting people, learning how to receive compliments graciously will get you there. Even if you're not convinced, you'll be surprised that you'll start believing this as well.
Let's get ready and talk tips on how to be more feminine and more classy. Feminine, classy vibe. Okay, so my first tip is honestly stop trying to be so mysterious. I feel like a lot of people, they always say be mysterious and this and that. No. Mysteriousness will have you hiding your emotions. And I think the most feminine thing a woman can do is own her emotions. There's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with laughing loud. There's nothing wrong with owning every single emotion that comes your way. So if you have to cry, baby, cry. If you are feeling that way, feel the emotion. Feel. It just is so feminine and will help you in your journey of healing and really figuring out who you are as a woman. So tip number 2, I had to learn this one, and I feel like we all have to learn this one the hard way, is stand on what you say. Stand on it. So before you say anything, think, am I really gonna follow through with this? So if I know I'm not gonna do it, I will not say it. Because when people think about you, they'll be like, yep, that girl stands on what she says. She's classy with it. If she says no, it means no. Especially with these men, we have to stand on what we say. So if we say no, we mean no. Once you grow and you're on your journey and you start setting these boundaries, it is going to make people mad. It is going to make others mad that you are setting boundaries, and that is honestly the goal. It weaves out people who are not going to respect you or respect your boundaries. Number 3, being on time. It also shows respect for other people's time. I always say, like I always hear women say, oh, be a couple minutes late to a date, do this. No, I'm gonna be on time because I need to see if he's on time. Want to see if a man is gonna go through with his word as I go through with mine. And if you want people to respect your time, you have to respect their time as well. If you say 7 o'clock, I'm gonna be at the door waiting for you at 7 o'clock. Just being on time, you also will see how others respect you and your time. 4, this one comes with freaking self-control. Everything does not need a response. I get it. When somebody wants or tries to bring you out your character, sometimes it is so hard to stay into your character. The wise do not retaliate, baby. Once you understand why certain people say certain things or talk badly or have to say something about you, you will realize that 99% of the time, these people are miserable. I've learned is misery, baby. Misery loves some company. Some things just simply do not need a response. Stop going back and forth. Do not go back and forth, especially with somebody that you know is miserable. Accept how you feel, and when you feel it, you will be able to be more empathetic and step into other people's shoes, and right away you're gonna say they're miserable. Okay, this last one is one that I preach so much. Embrace the things that you were taught growing up. As Latinas and Black women, we are taught to cook, clean, take care of the house. You know, those were some of the things that when we were growing up, that's what we were taught or pushed to learn. We were taught that some of these things are meant for when we get married, when we take care of a man. But once you embrace it and you start thinking, well, listen, I was taught how to cook, I was taught how to clean, I was taught how to take care of myself, look good, smell good, whatever. And I do this for myself. Using these tools that I've learned to take care of myself. Cook, you're taught to clean, but do it for yourself. You know how to take care of yourself. We're strong, we're fierce. That's all we need to be. So tonight we have a dinner with philosophy. So let's go and enjoy tonight and see what is tea.
Here's a list of some of the things that you can incorporate into your life if you would like to be more feminine. Disclaimer: none of my advice is given with the intent of you getting a man or a husband at the end of it. If you are going to go through this process, it should be for you, for your own benefit, for your own growth. So first, I don't hear this talked about a lot, but forgiveness is such an important step. Let me explain to you why. When you harbor so many harmful emotions, so anger, jealousy, envy, resentment, all of those emotions get stored within you, and they reflect in your appearance, in your aura, in your demeanor, in the way that you carry yourself. As you go through life, people will do things to you. Things will continue to happen. And if you keep carrying the baggage of all of those events, you're going to harden up. And that is the opposite of femininity. It's not being hard, it's being soft internally. That softness will make its way out into the world. Now, secondly, when I say soft, I don't just mean being nice and sweet all of the time. The way to being soft is to have hard boundaries. So that's number 2. When you create boundaries for yourself and you enforce them, you are basically teaching the world how to respond to you. Not trying to get everyone to like you, you're not trying to change anyone's behavior, but you've set an expectation and you are going to ensure that you get that and you also give it to other people. Number 3 is your communication style. Tone and pitch are important, but what's more important than that is your ability to express yourself clearly and concisely. Being articulate and being emotionally intelligent in your language holds most of that power. This is the obvious one: self-care, self-love, confidence. I know we hear that all the time. What does that actually mean? It means treating yourself like you were your best friend in this entire world. So if you make a mistake, just like when your best friend or whoever in your life does so, 1, you offer them correction, but 2, you give them grace. I can't stress how important it is to not be mean and harsh with yourself. And this is something I struggled with, and I'm still learning to this day. Self-compassion and understanding that this is your first time on earth. You're not going to get everything right. You're not going to show up perfectly in all of your relationships. And just like you don't expect other people to do so, you can expect that from yourself either. As a bonus recommendation, do things that you love. Don't wait for the right friend group to be around. Don't wait for a relationship. Do the things that make you happy every day. If right now that's just making yourself a nice meal, looking good for yourself, going on road trips alone, whatever that means to you, be intentional about incorporating that into your life. Because nothing on the outside is going to bring you lasting joy. Things may make you happy temporarily, but that joy that you see in feminine women, that comes from the inside. Those are my tips.
How to be more feminine. These are tips that I learned which helped me become this woman that I am today. I'm Naledi Makunga. I do a lot of content on how to become your best self. I talk all things self-care, self-awareness, confidence, everything, you name it, I'm there. First of all, I need you to be gentle and soft. By gentle and soft, I mean move slow, even if this means that you need to wake up super early in the morning so that you're able to romanticize your life and you're able to move slow and take your time. Secondly, I'm going to need you to limit swearing and using vulgar language. Please just stop. Third of all, I'm going to need you to be confident but yet very soft. I have a video on how to become confident lined up here on my TikTok, so go ahead and check. The last one, I'm gonna need you to learn how to walk like a lady. Even your posture, how you sit is very important. Try to do those things and you will see how feminine you will look. Take care of yourself. Prioritize self-care, self-awareness, confidence, everything. I have the videos lined up, so do make sure that you go ahead and check them. Otherwise, comment in the section down below if you want me to do more of these videos.
Ladies, if you want to be more feminine and get a masculine man who provides, who leads, who initiates, who actually takes charge for once, these are the 4 steps to follow based on research of hundreds of feminine women despite the fact that they're working jobs, they got kids, they got a whole bunch of stuff, and they're living in this masculine world. And good news, we got a really cool acronym. It is SNOW, S-N-O-W. This is how to be more feminine. S stands for slow. This is the number one thing that came up when researching, experimenting, interviewing countless women on the subject. Go slow means waking up in the morning, you're not rushing out of bed, immediately starting a structured schedule, which would be a masculine approach to life. You're honoring the flow that your body is feeling that day based on where you're at in your own 28-day or so cycle, so that you're in tune with your body, because you have to be in tune with your body to be in tune with the world. You have to be in tune with your body and the world to be in tune with all that is, because one of your jobs is to be in touch with the things that we men aren't in touch with. In a word, your intuition. The number one is S, go slow. Two is nourishing. Yes, I'm talking about making food for guys. Yes, I'm talking about sexual, intimate, ding, ding, nourishment more than any of that. And the foundation of that is nourishing yourself, nourishing your skin, having a wonderful routine. I know someone who's so completely in their feminine and they're an insanely busy person. They make sure to take an hour-long bath every single afternoon. They call it their goddess hour, which they wash away the first part of the day. They begin the second part of their day. And again, this is an incredibly busy human, yet they chunk aside time to nourish themselves multiple times through the day so that they can nourish others, which is a core part of being a feminine woman. So S for slow, N for nourishing. O is the oracle. You, my friend, have all the wisdom. In Tantra, it says that women hold all of the wisdom. Men don't. Men's job is simply to guide a woman within herself, or help guide her within herself, to access more of the wisdom so she can bring it out, to teach him, teach other women. You know intuitively you're tapped into a whole bunch of stuff that we're not tapped into. One thing that all feminine women that I know have in common is that there's this oracleness to them. They're tapped into something that men don't have access to. Oh, nourishing, oracle. And the W obviously stands for woman, meant to accentuate that you can do a whole bunch of things that men cannot do. The way you move your body, the way you move your hips, the way that you bat your eyelashes and pout your lips and play with your hair and expose your neck, and all of these things that men have no idea how to do, nor should we know how to do. There's all these things that you can do and an energy that only you can bring to society. So if you want, you could even make a list of the things that only a woman can do those things. This is landing with you. Type the word snow in the comments. That will tell me that this actually makes sense. Slow, nourishing, oracle, woman. Type snow in the comments right now to let me know that this makes sense, and follow for more.
Here are my tips on how to look and feel more feminine, like starting today. You don't need to go out and buy anything. You literally can apply these tips right now, right here, and literally change your life. First tip, you're gonna wake up earlier. No laying in bed, sleeping in, wake up early. After that, some sort of fitness routine would be best. I find that when I look good, I feel good. So having something, an activity that keeps me in shape, I really recommend. You could do something light like yoga, simple stretches just to move your body, or go sign up for some workout class, or simply run around the block, okay? That's free. And these are in order if you haven't figured yet. And so after you've done your little workout, go and take a nice shower. So this is why waking up early is so important, because it's gonna give you time to move slow and enjoy every single second and moment and start your day off really, really peaceful. So have a nice long shower, use your favorite soaps, and moisturize your skin nicely, and put on some clothes. Now, what you wear is entirely up to you. For example, today I'm wearing dress shorts with this Ralph Lauren shirt, and I'm just gonna wear some sandals because I'm simply just running errands. But wear something that makes you feel good, that you don't have to be concerned with, your tummy, if that's like your problem area like mine is, or like anything that makes you feel insecure, cover it up, okay? And wear something that makes you feel good, because I don't want you to be out in public. No, that does not look feminine, and it doesn't make you look like a confident person. Keep your makeup soft and effortless, okay? Don't try too hard, don't overdo it. Less is more. That's one rule I love to follow, less is more. Now, once you're dressed to your liking, your makeup is complete, you're ready to go out in the world and get your day started. Just try to always remember, chin up, okay? Shoulders back.
Walk with confidence. You should be feeling good by now. And try to be pleasant. You know, use your manners. Say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Say please and thank you. Just try to be pleasant as much as you can. I love this lip oil so much by Clarins. So nice. But yeah, these are my tips for today. But always remember, it doesn't matter how many white clothes you wear and how you do your nails, if it's in a French style, you're not really feminine if you don't change the way how you think and how you feel about yourself. So always remember to do the work on the inside, because the outside will always follow, okay? And that's kind of like my little tip on how I change my life, by basically changing the way how I think and how I present myself. All right, have a good day, guys.
Go to sleep cute. You heard me correctly. Make sure you go to sleep cute. Be intentional about the things that you wear to bed. I know a lot of us like to just jump in bed. You might sleep naked. You might sleep in a big long tee. Don't get me wrong, those are cute too. Those are cool. But there's something that happens when you're intentional about the way that you go to bed. When you are intentional about the texture of the clothes that you're wearing on your skin, it's like you kind of handle yourself differently. A lot of people think that when women wear lingerie, or when we do decide to go to sleep cute, we're doing it for our partner. And it has nothing to do with that. Our partner, it's a bonus. I remember my husband told me, "You still dress like that? Like you already got the ring." And I was like, "Well, this wasn't for you, boo. This is because this is what I like. You just get to see it." I really just wear these type of things, whether I'm lounging, cooking, whatever it is I'm doing. This is how I am. I challenge you to be intentional about that for yourself.